Well, I have this Boulevard Cypress sort of as a grove. I wouldn't call it neglected, but I haven't put a whole lot of heart into it. And I think it's about time I did. So today I'm going to try to make it so that it becomes excellent bonsai in another year or two. There's a lot of stuff in there. Yes, there is a lot of stuff in there. Unfortunately, it's a little on the wet side because I did not bring this in last night. And it's still sort of raining out there, so I took my blower and blew most of the water off, but it's still on the wet side. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do next, is to get this ready for market. See this branch right here? Look at all this, and the only thing is here. That's what happens to Boulevard Cypress if you don't tend to it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of corrections, and hopefully I get something decent out of this. Well, I got started on this. I think this is going to require a major do something. There's too many flaws in there that, yeah. Well, this is the kind of stuff that throws me every time. Should have never gone to this state. Okay, so anyway, I'm contemplating something very drastic. I have not figured out what that was yet. Well, this is the kind of stuff that happens all the time when you're working with plants. A little neglect and it gets really difficult to solve. Well, I said drastic, so I cut it in half. I think the problem was one on the left and the right, they do not work together. So now that I have two different projects, I think it might work. So let me go ahead and continue on. Okay, here's the solution for the small half. This is a literati style or bunjing. And well, in those, they don't have much of a taper, but you can see that this one has taper and it has good movement. And a lot of people just take straight ones and they're boring. And then what I like to do up on top is start it to weep a little bit so you could bring the eye focus back down. So anyway, I'm feeling good about this one here, and I'll get to the other half, the bigger half. Okay, this is the bigger half. I think I should be able to get this one better because, well, the problem was the two sides, there were two distinct approaches. One, and it was just a very difficult situation. So I'll see what happens to this one here. But I think I'm feeling better about having the solution for this than trying to solve the whole thing with everything still in place. So anyway, let's see what happens. Another drastic thing I did. I think I've been telling you that Jen technique doesn't come to me naturally. I had to kind of fight it constantly to get it. Well, the problem I saw was that side was the tall one, so that's the dominant, but that one didn't have the interesting trunk that this one have with the nice movement, and the branches were wrong. The quality of the branches were not there. So this one, to me, was the better one. So to make this the dominant, I had to whack the head off and then sort of kill off most of the tree. So now I think it'll work. I'll go ahead and start to trim this up and then work the surface again. I told you I was going to do something drastic today. Okay, this is a trial fit. This is not the final placement, but I found a pot that is smaller than the original so that this one is fairly easy to pick up. So anyway, I'll go ahead and add the soil and get it placed the way I want to finish, okay? Okay, I got it done. Looks pretty good. I thought the other side was the front, but this side is rather attractive too. Well, one of the things that we're going to have to do is to detail this out more. Make sure we don't get any more of these brown, and then tighten it up even more than what we have right now. Well, it's a good thing that we took the one big one and made it into two. Well, the market is at the point where a lot of people would rather buy this than one of the bigger ones because I think it's the realization that a lot of us cannot do what we were able to do a few years back. Anyway, I'm happy that we got the two instead of one that I was struggling with. So anyway, this is Hiro saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. I think I'll be working on more of the Boulevard Cypresses. I like it because it doesn't hurt. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.